Mariano scores at 115 to 112, and Gloria Martinez scores the action 117 to 110. All three in favor of the winner.
What?
He is now the interim WBA World Welterweight title holder, and still undefeated, Gabriel El Capitan.
Wow. Wow. Look, by popular demand, I was told to watch this fight between Mykel Fox and Gabriel Maestre, right? And we got a knockdown. We had Mykel Fox coming in short notice. We had an undefeated Venezuelan fighter. He was 3-0. He was the headlining. He was the A-side guy in this fight. And Fox pretty much came in and did Manny Pacquiao in retrospect, meaning a guy that came in and upset the guy that was A-side, just like Le Duaba. You know, the only difference was Pacquiao stopped that man, you know, in 6 rounds, which should have happened, but then it didn't have to happen because he clearly did enough to win. He outboxed that man. He could not deal with the style of Fox. He was too tall. He was too slick. He scored, again, a knockdown in this fight. And what reflected the knockdown on any of these scorecards? But most importantly, we had David Singh, 114-113. We had John Mariano, 115-112. And Gloria Martinez, 117-110. And this leaves the door wide open for the counterpunch of racism, discrimination, corruption, all the above. Why do you ask? Because if you go on this chick's, social media account, she has some racist stuff, a lot of political, and I don't like to really get into politics, but at the end of the day, association with certain members or party members are always in account. You need to take that in account. Look, the White House was stormed, people, because of a fucking vote, okay? Because people didn't like how votes came out, how people voted, which was retarded, but it led to someone died. It led to some things that had never happened in America and these things like that. And then for everyone that voted a certain way, right, it made them look like they are the ones responsible for what happened because of a group of people. Well, this is no different. You had this particular person making racial slurs, and the racial slurs makes that member, which is the Trump party, look bad. It does. It makes them look like you are some Ku Klux Klansmen, because it's people like that that follow you guys that make you guys look bad. Okay. Now look, check this out. As of August 18th, 2020, right? Gloria Martinez, Riz, that's her married name. She says, "Okay, monkey face, your time is gone. Bye-bye." Like, for one, Michelle Obama, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? I mean, seriously, like, what does she have? Why do you include monkey in there? That's a racial slur. We're not idiots. Okay. Now, one thing about my channel, I keep it about boxing. This is about boxing. Why? Because the guy, Mykel Fox, did not look like her. Okay. He wasn't Latino, or he was not what she looked like. And then you see stuff like this. Now you see the motive. Okay, you got something, and you saying that about the former first lady. Okay, what is it that you got against black people? See, and then it makes it obviously convenient that now all of a sudden, not even all of a sudden, you're saying this about her as of damn near a year ago. The 18th will be next week, so that'll be in a year. So you can't say she was hacked, because that's what I thought. Like, okay, well, maybe somebody hacked her page and stuff like that. For one, Martinez, the female judge of the year or whatever. Come on, for one, you're not that popular. Yeah, you got a Twitter account, but you're not that popular to be talking about what you need to do. There's more things that she said on her page. I know, yeah, you're Republican, I get all that, but There's one thing being a Republican, and there's another thing being a fucking racist. Okay, you know, there's racist all types of people, but you, on the other hand, you know, are saying, oh, LeBron is so stupid that their only things he can do is play basketball. Other than that, go back to the stable, like those type of things like that. You know, there's many more. It's just it's terrible. You know, black Goya beans matter. Like what the, like, and then you have people like that are in charge of judging fights. Okay, if we know you're a racist, you have no business judging fights because mostly it's either black or brown people. And if you're racist against either one, because there is a such thing as self-hate people, you shouldn't be judging. And if you have any type of favoritism or obvious visible favoritism according to your social media account, what the fuck are you doing judging fights, scoring fights? Okay, because you're messing up people's career by putting 117, 110 when Fox got a knockdown. What the fuck is going on with the sport? This is a sport that I love, that I hate so much. But people like Gloria Martinez should be notified that she should be another example of CJ Ross. And this is also what happened. CJ Ross got clipped because she pulled that shit with the wrong person. Backstory: CJ Ross is the person that scored 114 for Canelo Mayweather. And we know that was nowhere near 114, but her ass got clipped and she's out of the sport forever. This should be no exception. The only problem is Mr. Mykal is not the A side. He's a guy that does not have a pull or any type of power when it comes to boxing. He is not a part of Mayweather or these guys. He's just a regular dude that was hired to be a fill-in for a guy that is a last-minute call-out. Unfortunately, that's all he is. So he has no political backing, no power and such. But you have people like this. This is who they hire. The WBA. Okay? This is who they hire. And it makes no sense at all to me to score fights when you can clearly go on and see where they're at, how they think inside, how they think in their mind and in their heart. And then this lady is a fucking racist. This is no, you can't, and I get tired of people. No, she's not. Yes, she is. Okay. And how she scored that fight reflect on what she was putting on her social media reflected. Hey, I don't like black people. And it's fucked up. So why are you fucking in a charge of scoring boxing and judging a boxing scorecard? Oh, that's right. So you can opinionate and pull power and do what you feel is right based on what a person looks like. You know, if anybody that follows this channel, that I am not for any of that bullshit, any of it. So if you try to pull a fast one like she's doing, I feel that at the end of the day, she should be expelled, just like CJ Ross. Okay. Now, let me look at this, ladies. And what are they going to do? Because I know they say Rizzo also pushed Donald Trump. And see, if I'm Donald Trump, I'm like, look, please, guys, if you're racist and if Donald Trump's not, he should come forth and say, look, I have no association with these guys whatsoever. That's what happens when normal people give a shit about people saying or associating them with racism. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. If I was some type of figure and then you had people that say they follow me and they're doing bullshit like that, hey, I don't support them. I will be the first to say that. That's how it gets him out of the clear. But this crazy stuff here, it's crazy, man. It's let me read here. What else that she had to say about... Hold on just a second. I swear that speaker's haunted. But the WBA president, Gilberto Mendoza, has addressed Riz urgently alongside the whole scenario of Fox lost the decision to ex-amateur star Maestre. Okay, he's an ex-amateur. Mendoza has also retweeted more than one post from this account at Gloria Riz, proving it is a real account. So, yeah, so that's no... So basically, there's no hacking or any of that going on. But I could see that from that post that went back to the 18th of 2000, August 18th of 2020. Okay, so you would have saw that if it wasn't her and she didn't believe in that or whatever. She posted it damn near over a year ago. Okay, so Rizzo is married to WBA executive Ricardo Rizzo, which is also bad. That's all politics. That's why she got the fucking job. The WBN will reach out to the World Boxing Association for the comment on this matter. Okay, all right. So we are waiting for a comment. So basically, we have another fighter that was robbed in this sport due to racism and in unjust things that had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with his boxing ability. Okay, it had nothing to do with how he fought. The only thing that he could have done to prove is knock him out twice. Okay, and then a lot of times you have these type situations that you have Mykel Fox, and you had even, Lennox Lewis, and then you had everybody, the unofficial score. You had these type of situations that went down. Now, he has another loss on his record. He's 22, 5 KOs and 3 losses. Okay, and really, if they're gonna do it right, they should withdraw the loss and call it either a no contest or whatnot, and take that loss off Mr. Fox's record, because Mykal didn't do anything wrong. He can't help it. He's not heavy-handed, and based on his score, on his record, he's 22-5. So that means he doesn't have knockout of power, but that's not his fault. He didn't expect some racist piece of shit judge that's showing through her social media account, that she doesn't like him due to the way he looks. Like that's his fault. All he's doing is trying to do his job like he was hired to do, so at least he should get a fair shake in the sport of boxing. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Mykel Fox getting robbed by Gabriel, Maestre. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.